gotten several requests from people asking about doing some tutorials on how to draw faces because that's one of the things that they struggle with the most. So today I'm going to be making a video on how to draw faces, but this is going to be a little bit different because I got me a new sketchbook and I got me some of these Stabilo All Black water-soluble pencils. So we're going to have some fun today, making some portraits, some drawings of faces, but they're going to be fun, whimsical, and of course very relaxing because that's how I like to do art. If we haven't met yet, I'm Rashonda and I'm the creator of this YouTube channel. And I like to find ways to make drawing easy, fun, relaxing, enjoyable, because if it's not, why would we want to do it? So I hope you'll join me today over in the art studio for this fun little exercise on drawing some whimsical faces. Today we're going to be having a lot of fun drawing faces. So the supplies are really easy that I'm using today. I'm working in this Canson Mixed Media sketchbook. And I got some new Stabilo All Black water-soluble pencils. So I'm going to be using that. And then the only other things I need are this water brush and a paper towel. So real simple supplies. This is very different from the style of artwork that I typically do or have done in the past. It's been a while since I've done portraits, and I've done realistic style portraits. I've done caricatures for several years, but it's been many years since I've done any type of faces. So this is just something a little different. They're more of just a fun, cartoony, kind of a whimsical sort of a style. And I wanted to play around with these pencils, and I wanted to try out a different style for faces. And they're super fun to make, low pressure, still some challenges like with anything. So these were the first ones that I did. And then these were the second ones where I did a little more of the water. I like these ones better. I like the harder edges on the lines. These I feel like I lost a little too much of the detail compared to that. So just playing around with this new technique, something I've never done before, but I just wanted to show you how it's done, what it looks like, talk a little bit about the challenges and just some ideas of maybe some things you might want to try. So typically, when I would make faces in the past, I would make all my guidelines and try to get everything perfect. So it's really hard for me to let loose, and you want kind of this minimalist sort of approach to it, and just real loose, sketchy, not worrying too much about everything being where it goes, being perfect. So the idea here is just to loosely sketch in all of these lines. And I am very bad at doing this in the loose type of a feel to it, because it's just not what I typically would do. And so what I did was I got on Pinterest and I brought up some images of faces. So I just did a Google search for reference photos of faces, and it came up with a couple of different boards from people, and I just open up the board and just start looking through and finding some images of faces that seem interesting to draw. And already this is not as loose as I want it to be. I have such a hard time getting out of that mindset of all the rules that we learn about creating art, especially with portraits, all the different guidelines. And if you've seen some of my other videos, then you know that I like working with reference lines, guidelines, basic shapes, things to help us get things right. And this style of artwork is more breaking the rules and making it less right. So the details on the face are a lot tighter than what I am trying to do. So it's really hard to break the habits that you have of how you, like the processes you use for your artwork. But I do think it's important to try to do those. But at any rate, it's a good exercise if you want to try to, if you're somebody who wants to work on portraits. So I get a lot of people talking about they don't know how to draw faces. It's something they want to learn. It's something that can feel very intimidating and difficult. And the only way to get better is to practice. So whether you want to do realistic portraits or if you want to do cartoons or caricatures or something like this, that's a little more fun, a little less perfect. So then what you do is after you have your drawing, you can start pulling this black around with some water. Like I said at the beginning, this is a technique I've never played around with before. I've never used these pencils. I've used watercolor, the color pencils in the past, a little bit, not a lot. But I found this really fun to work with, and it doesn't come out exactly as I want, and I'm okay with that. Because you got to get a feel for any new technique or supplies. You know, how much water do you want to use? How much do you want to work the pencils with the wet? How much do you want to keep dry? There's just so many different things to learn with this type of a technique, but I'll tell you what, it sure is a lot of fun. It's a little bit frustrating not being able to just sort of do the, I'm going to put a little bit more, and there's different ways you can use this pencil, but it can be a bit frustrating to not be able to do what you want. Like, you know, you get that vision in your head, you know what you want to do, and it's just not working out the way you want it to. But I like the way it looks. I like I like these different types of line, the soft where you use the wet, and you can go back in and work it back and forth. You can add some darker lines back in. You can go back and forth and soften it up. I'm not sure how well this paper would take the working back and forth with it. That's something that you'd have to learn the properties of your excuse me, your supplies, get a feel for how much water your paper is going to take. And these other ones I used a different water brush, and it wasn't as wet as I wanted it to be. The water wasn't coming out very good. So I'm trying this other one. This one's almost a little too wet. So you can put a little bit more of the pencil in there if you want to darken some areas up. But I think you would really enjoy this technique. And these pencils are super cheap. I think it was like 3 of them for $6 on Amazon. But I'm really enjoying this process. And drawing faces again is kind of fun. Like I said, it's something I haven't done in several years. And I'm always looking for something different to get out of my comfort zone a little bit, try something new. And if you want to learn how to draw faces, this is a really fun way to just start looking at the different details in people's faces and then trying to duplicate that. Whether you go with a realistic style or a more simplistic style, I feel like these ones are a little more minimalist, which is kind of what I want to try to do and not have them so detailed. I feel like these are less detailed than these ones. These two I didn't really care for at all. I'm not sure. I did them on different days. And I'm just trying some different things, trying to get a feel for it, trying to push myself a little bit. I'm always trying to push myself to do something different because that's where the growth is going to happen and where you can discover new things. I'm always trying to discover something different. Things that are relaxing and fun. See, you can go back through, add a little bit more of the pencil, and then pull it back in and darken up some of those areas. And you can decide how much you want to blend out the areas, how much you want to leave the pencil strokes in. But that's what I wanted to show you today. I just wanted to share this with you. I'm having a lot of fun, and what I've been doing is just doing a couple on each page, so I'll do another one here. I'm not gonna show that today. I just wanted to give you an idea of a starting point for doing something like this. If this is something that looks like fun, something to get you started. You can definitely keep working back and forth with this for a while. You have to figure out what your stopping point is, but yeah, so that's it for today. This is just a really fun way to start drawing people. More of a whimsical style, less pressure, more relaxing. And for me, in my opinion, that's always the best way to go. It makes it the most relaxing and the most fun. And if you're having fun, you're going to want to make more art. And of course, at some point, these will turn into some artist trading cards. Once I get a little bit of a feel for how I want to do them, I'm thinking I'll probably do a little series of artist trading cards and maybe try doing actual, like maybe celebrities or something, and try to get the likeness down. That would be kind of a next step for where I would want to go with this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and of course I hope it inspires you to create some of your own artwork. And I will see you next time. Happy creating! Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you feel inspired to create some of your own artwork. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. It really helps me out, and it helps others find these videos. And if you want to get notified of future tutorials, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to check out the description box. There's a link in there to one of my most popular freebies, as well as some other information. And I will see you next time. Bye!